Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This is Ollie SL. I am here with another video to show you guys the newest head from Lelutka. Her name is Lake, but I also wanted to let you guys know that thank you to the creator of Lelutka. She is having a relief price on the newest heads, the Evolution line, including this head that is still at the skin fair right now. I don't know how long it's going to be before they close the skin fair, but she does have the lake head at her main store for you to go and get due to the prices that she has right now for these heads. So it's a really big thank you to her and a really big thank you to all of the creators that are doing a little something of a relief to all of the Second Life users. But with that, you guys, let's get started. And I'll start by showing you what you get in your folder. The Lelutka, well, if I would have, here we go. If I would have been a little bit or more organized, the Lelutka Lake Head, you are going to get a couple of new cards that you want to read on your own. You do get the alpha masks that actually work for your bakes on mesh head. I know a lot of people are still a little bit confused about that, but I will probably make a video about that later on, but not at this moment. The next thing is a Lutka creator kit for creators. You have voice level 1, voice level 2, and voice level 3 animations. I think the one that I have right now is level 1. You have the Lelutka Bakes on Mesh add-ons and the Lelutka Bakes on Mesh hair bases. I haven't opened the hair bases. I'm going to add that and accept it. Probably to show it to you guys later on. The Lelutka does come with brows because it also comes with the skin for this one, but I am not wearing the original skin. I have one on my own, but I am wearing the original shape that comes with the head as well as the original brow shape, just because it's so versatile and I absolutely loved it. I am wearing the face light. You also get a gestures pack, which I believe I already opened. I am wearing the head lake 1.1. There's also another one that says SL. I'm not quite sure what the difference is. I did wear them both. There's not much of a difference. I do kind of have to go and check on that just to see what it is. You also get your static heads for the same SL and then the one that doesn't say SL. Then you have your HUD, which we'll be going over in a little bit. Then the testing one, which I'm not messing with that because I didn't quite understand it. I will show it to you guys if you want to see it. And there we go. I have no idea what that is. I'm not even going to go over that. You also there we go. You also get a piercing on your lip. You can see it right there. I just put it on. It is actually pretty cute, but it's just not my style, as well as a piercing on your tongue. I will show you that later on. You get a HUD for redelivery HUD, which is really easy. Your teeth, which I am wearing, braces I will show you in a little bit, as well as teeth gems. Okay, so before we get to the HUD, I want to show you, maybe not try the Lelutka hair bases until I take off my hair, which I probably will, to show you a couple of features on the face. The gestures packs is pretty self-explained. Let's just check one. Her sticking her tongue out, and then you can try all of these other textures, not textures, gestures that you get. The Lelutka Bakes on Mesh head add-ons. These I did try and they are amazing. Well, I think it's time to cam onto my face pretty close. There we go. Much better. And in the Bakes on Mesh add-ons that I absolutely loved were the freckles. I want to show you this one really quick. Isn't that just gorgeous? I absolutely love that one. I think the other ones are just a little more subtle. See, you can barely tell, but they are there. Let's try number 4. I don't think I tried number 4. So that's just a little bit on the upper cheek area and the nose. And you get highlights, you get lipsticks, you get mature look. I don't know if my skin is actually a bit too light, but there you go. You can have a mature look if you wish. They do have light, medium, and dark. They have smile lines as well. They have eyeshadows. They have a blush and something called Bloody Murder, which I will probably show you just to see what it is. I think it's blood on your mouth. I think you can just play with the rest of them on your own personal time. There's just way too many for me to show you. Let's get right to the HUD, which is one of the most amazing HUDs for a mesh head, I personally believe. It starts with this little head icon, and it's basically all of these different highlights and shine. So I'm going to probably show you the more unique ones. Let's do wet really quick. Maybe for pictures on that one. Then you get glossy. You do have your slides to adjust the shininess, the glossiness. So let me just put it all the way up, and then you can see how it's shiny. You can definitely tell the difference. There's a tier there. Mostly these, I believe, are just for pictures, but here, for example, is a highlight. And again, you can adjust the level of glossiness and shininess with the intensity slider as well as the glossiness slider and the environment. I wouldn't mess with the environment one. I'm not quite sure what the purpose of that is. If you do put it all the way up, it just looks like that. I'm pretty sure the people that know what this is for is very useful. For me, I don't think I need to use it. And before we do go on, the top button right here is Bakes on Mesh, so your head can just be Bakes on Mesh activated. And you also get either a mature look, which I don't see much of a difference besides the thing here under your eyes, maybe your eye bags. Let's see. Yeah, they are lowered just a little bit. Next is the eyelashes button. It has one for specific eyelashes because you guys get 12 of them. The really cool thing about these eyelashes is that you guys have from really subtle ones up to very dramatic ones. My hair is not showing you guys that very well. There we go. You guys can see it a little bit better there. And the other cool thing is that if you just want to have, you can mix and match. So if you want to have the dramatic eyelashes on top, you just click on top and then choose the ones that you want. And you want a different bottom lash, for example, this one. There you go. You can see it. You can do that. I'm showing you guys on the side because my hair's alpha is hiding that. But I absolutely love that. It has a mask layer. I don't know if I said that already. Or you could use both and just choose the ones that they have here. The next button is the eyes. I have never loved eyes that come with the head already as much as I love Lelutka's eyes. She gives you 12 colors to choose from very light gray, going to blue, then green, then your browns and darks. I absolutely love them. They are gorgeous. I love the movement of Lelutka eyes as well. Those are the darkest color that she has, and the lightest color is this very light gray. The other thing that you can do with this HUD is that you can have different color eyes on your left or your right. So for example, if I wanted my right eye, you could have it this color, brown or honey, and then your left you want to pick a darker color, and there you go. A really cool feature. But I'm gonna go back to both, and then I'm gonna keep them on honey. Down here, you can have, of course, shininess and glossity as well as the environment on your eyes. again, mess that on your own because I don't really mess with the environment settings on almost anything. It just makes it really shiny, you guys. I don't know why. And that is it for the eyes right now. Next is the teeth. I can't show you guys the teeth unless I keep my mouth open. So I'm going to show you guys what these last three buttons down here. Oh, sorry. What these last three buttons down here are. So let me take that off. This bottom button where you have the eye closed is for you guys to have your eyes closed. Well, they won't close if you are using the microphone. There we go. I just turned it off. That is for you to have your eyes closed, either for your makeup or for editing or anything like that. The same thing is the second button is the mouth, and it keeps it open for you. And the third button right here is a pose. There we go. And so if you're editing yourself, you can just go ahead and click on that button when you have your HUD out. And she looks pretty funny, but I'm gonna leave her like that just so I can show you what they have here for the mouth. So the mouth is pretty self-explained. Up here are just the textures of the colors of the teeth if you want them pretty white, or just a little bit more not so white. They also have three options with blood, if you are into that stuff, and you can mess with that on your own, but I'm gonna keep them on white. Again, you also have a sliders for the glossiness, intensity, and the environment. I am in love with her braces for my head personally, just because it makes her look so innocent in some type of way. I'm gonna close her mouth and then I'm gonna turn on my mic, and they just look so adorable. Personally, I think they are so cute on her. You get to choose different colors of the bracelet ties. I'm gonna pick purple, and then for the brackets, I'm gonna pick, I don't know, let's do black. And then I'll open my mouth and then turn off the mic. And then you see how it has the different textures that it changes right there. I picked that one on white, and the ties are purple, red, and so on. And I think I'm gonna leave my braces on for right now. The other thing is that you guys get to change the textures for your piercing as well. For your lip piercing, I'm not wearing that right now. And you do get teeth gems, which are two of them that go on the teeth, but I personally do not like that on my teeth. But if you do, you have that option as well for yourself. The next thing is makeup. I think I am going to take off my hair right now just so I'm able to show you what her make looks like. I'm going to close her eyes. You have 6 HD eyeshadows to play with. I'm going to open them. There you go. Some that are a little more intense, and I'm going to close them so I can show you that they have a blend slider, and you can play with that just in case you don't want it so dark or very subtle. And that's something that you guys can play with, or you can just clear it off. Down here is the same thing. You adjust the shininess, glossiness, intensity, and flips slides. And I keep forgetting, guys, that you do have save slots on all of these right here, just so you can keep them and remember them. Next is, maybe I should put her hair back on now. Willow is one of my favorite hairs so far from it's from Magica, and it's her newest hair. Now we are on the lipstick section. They are HD lipsticks. You get 6 colors in matte. For example, this one, again, you have a blend slider, but you do get a choice to have them glossy if you wish, and these are your 4 choices right here. Again, they have sliders for glossiness and the intensity, and you guys can play around with that. But for me, I'm gonna go ahead and take those off right now. Okay, next is the play button, which is where you have your basic moods and movements of your face. Sorry, I had to move the hide out of the way because it was covering her face a little bit. So basic moods are super nice. Personally, they are some of the best ones on a mesh head that I've seen so far. I'm going to show you just one, um, maybe a couple of examples. That's Tipsy. um, and you can actually turn more than one on, and it will rotate between those basic moods. Here is Kind. um oh, I already clicked that. Here's Coquettish, which means just a little flirty maybe. Here's Teary. Sad. And you can stop the head movement, but I like to keep it on because it looks so soft and subtle, and I love that from her. Under eyes and lids, this is also really cool. You can have the asleep, which it closes her eyes all the way, the chill eyes, the normal eyes, the flirty kind, which she blinks a little bit more. Then you have sketchy and wide. I'm going to leave it on flirty. Eye control is pretty self-explained. You can just move them around, and that's where your eyes individually would look around if you can see it move, um, or you can link it and they both will move if you want it for a picture and such. I'm gonna put them right in the middle. Vocal. These are animations that work while you're talking. You can choose from 5 of these, but again, she has the gesture pack. She has quite a few more in there for you to play with. I'm gonna turn off my voice so you can see the next one, which is lips and mouth. You can have a part lip, just like so. I absolutely love that one. Part more, it opens it just a little bit more. You can have a permanent smile or a wide open smile. And one of my favorite ones is the chewing animation, which is super cute. I like to keep that on, just it looks like I'm chewing gum. But for now, I'm going to turn it off. And then you have your basic expressions. You have quite a lot to choose from. Let me turn off my my voice. And here's one for example. They do stay like this permanently, so this is more for a picture. If you guys do blog or take pictures like that, but these are actually really cool. Some of them are very funny, and the other ones you could tell are extremely useful for your blogging needs or your pictures. Okay, so I think the next one is the genetics tab. You can hide your scalp, that is obvious. You can hide your ears, either the right one or the left one or both. I do want to take off my hair for this, because you see my ears sticking out quite a bit, and I did that on purpose because I love how my ears stick out from my hair. But the only reason why I was able to do that is because she has a prominence tab right here where you can do that. So if you go all the way to 0, it'll lower them, or negative, which will lower them all the way like you see it right now. But mine are pretty out there because of my hair right now, and I love that option. I absolutely love that option. I was talking about hiding ears. You can just click on both, and it'll give you a very small alpha'd little hole right there, or you can have a bigger one like this. And that's activating the smaller version when you click on the smaller ear hole. But I'm gonna keep mine out. Under hiding lashes, if you don't want to have both of your eyelashes, you can do that as well. You can hide the bottom one, or you can hide the top eyelash, or for whatever reason you need to hide both of them because you want to wear your own, then you definitely can hide yours. I'm gonna put my hair back. I'm glad I kept it under Willow. There we go. The other one is the eye options, is pretty self-explained, is the size of your eyes. That's the biggest. I'm gonna have it on the second one. The offset is that you can move your eyes around to however you want to position them, and then you can play around with that yourself. Next one is Hide Lacrimal Current Gold, which I am going to cam really close just so you can see what it looks like without them. There you go. I love having mine on, and then you can play with the textures on it so it can match your skin according to the skin that you have. I'm going to now cam to my teeth again because this is another amazing thing that I love that you have as an option is your mouth anatomy. I'm going to open it. You can either have the plain teeth, which are the, oops, sorry, which are the normal teeth right here. But if you want to have a gap, you can. If you want to have teeth gaps on all of them, you have that option. And again, you have your fantasy teeth, which are your vampire teeth, and you have your beast teeth. I absolutely love the texture of that tongue, and you do have the option to hide the tongue if you wish to. I personally like to have mine on, but for whatever purpose you need to have it hidden, you have that option as well. The last one, you guys, let me close my mouth. And it is your settings. The first one is triggers. It says allow head animations to be triggered by other products. I'm not really quite sure what that means other than animations from other AOs. You can repair all transparencies and restore specular and normal maps to default by clicking on either of these. You can reset your scripts if for some reason they're not working well, or you can kill your scripts. Just make sure you have an extra copy of your head. This one is just the click volume. For the hide, it does make a sound whenever you're clicking on things, but I have that muted. And then you have your user manual, which you have a pop-up. You can just click on go to page and have a read at that if you need to. It does have the Lelutka link to their main page, their Facebook page, their Flickr, and of course their main store. The last three I already talked about. All right, I think this is it for this head, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I don't know how long this sale is going to last, so you might want to go and get all the demos for the heads that you want to try. I'm absolutely in love with the Lelutka heads, with the way that their HUDs are and just everything overall from their heads. So go ahead and take advantage of that right now, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.